Okay, are you guys ready to learn?
Yes.
Okay. Before we begin, I need you guys to make sure you're sitting on your bottoms and turn your ears on, your listening ears. Okay, so I'm going to begin by asking you guys several questions, okay? So you got to make sure you're listening with your eyes on me. So first, who can tell me what they like to eat? It's Adley.
Lions like to.
I said, what do you like to eat?
I like to eat some lettuce.
Lettuce? Sky, what do you like to eat?
I like to eat some tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Anna, what do you like to eat?
I like to eat corn.
Corn. And then one more. Grant, what do you like to eat?
I like to eat meat.
Meat? Okay. So, now I want you to raise your hands if you have a pet at home. Okay? For those of you that have a pet, what do your pets like to eat? Bryson, what does your pet like to eat? So you have a dog? Okay, Zamir, what about you?
Meat.
Meat. Dan?
Dog food.
Dog food. And Caleb, you're my last one.
Donuts.
Your pet likes to eat donuts. What kind of pet do you have?
Donuts.
A dog? Well, I have a cat, and she likes cat food, obviously, but she also likes French fries and goldfish.
Okay.
So, eyes back on me. Focus in. Okay, so, have any of you ever been to the zoo? Raise your hand if you've been to the zoo. If you haven't, that's okay. For those of you that have not been to a zoo before, a zoo is a place that has wild animals for us to go look at and see. For those that have been to the zoo, do you know what zoo animals like to eat?
Hello, you too.
Rick?
But lions like to eat meat.
Meat? Anybody else have any ideas what zoo animals might eat? Zamir?
Grass.
Grass? Okay. Well, it's okay. We're going to find out what they like to eat.
I didn't have a turn.
You're going to get a turn. And then, can I make this white? This green, Miss Phillips? To draw on it?
I'm not sure how to do that, but
Okay. I'll just do it on the board. It's
I
fine.
can show you how to put the whiteboard up there.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
Okay. Can everybody see right here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're about to review some math, okay? Before we start with our activity and the rest of our lesson, we're going to review grouping, which you guys did last week, okay? So, I'm going to draw some animals on the board and some things.
Then we could eat. No. Oh.
Okay. So here is a picture of some worms and some rocks. And I need your help to group them. So who can I call on to help me group? Chessie, can you come up here and group our worms together? You can put a circle on the worms. Okay, thank you. You can go back to your seat. Who else can I call on? Anderson, can you come group our rocks together? You can just put a cross on the, or an X on the rocks. Put an X on them. There you go. Okay, thank you. Okay, well these worms and rocks, They're examples of a living and non-living thing. Have y'all ever heard of that before? Okay. Well, a living thing has life, and a non-living thing does not have life, okay? So, with our worms, do you guys think that they are living or non-living? I didn't call on anybody yet, but I heard mixed answers. Caleb, what is a living, or do you think a worm is a living or a non-living thing? Is a worm a living or non-living thing? And why is that? Because a worm has life, okay? What about a rock? Do you guys think a rock is a living or non-living thing, Sky?
Non-living.
Thank you guys for all answering. It's non-living, yes, Sky. Okay? So, also I have one more question. Do you guys think that we are living or non-living things? We are living, good job. So, eyes back on me. Make sure your bottoms are on the floor, sitting nice and neat, okay? So, today we are going to continue to be grouping things, except we're going to group more in depth. We're going to be grouping predators and prey. Yeah, those are big words. Does anybody know what a predator and prey is? If you don't, it's okay. Adley? No, what? Okay, here, I'm going to help you guys out, okay? Look up at me on the board. Okay, a predator is an animal that kills and eats other animals as its food. A predator is an animal that kills and eats other animals as its food. Sit still, Grant. Thank you. Okay. So, for example, a lion and a cheetah, they're predators because they like to kill and eat other animals for their food. Would y'all agree?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you guys think a predator is a living or non-living thing? Okay, it's a living thing. Good job. Hold up. We'll have questions at the end. On the count of 3, can you guys make the sound a lion makes? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good job. Okay, back on me. Okay? So now we're going to go over what prey is. Okay? Prey. An animal that gets killed and eaten as food by other animals. So prey is an animal that gets killed and eaten as food by other animals. Does prey sound very fun?
No.
Okay. Do you guys think prey is a living or non-living thing? No, prey is still alive, it's still living. Prey is a living thing. Remember, a living thing has life. A non-living thing does not have life. So like a rock, that's non-living because it doesn't have life. Like a worm, a lion, a zebra, prey, they have life, okay? So, now that we know what a living and non-living thing is and what predators and prey are, do you guys think that you know what the scientific name is for an animal that only eats meat? Who wants to take a guess? Dan? One more person. Addie. Okay, so I didn't expect y'all to know that, but I just wanted to see. So an animal that only eats meat, the scientific name is called a carnivore. Okay? Let's look at the board. Carnivore. Animals that only eat meat as their source of food. So they only eat meat as their source of food. Hold on, Scott. Let's keep going with this, then you can ask questions, okay? So, class, now that we know a predator kills and eats other animals as their food, do you guys think a predator is a carnivore? Someone raise your hand if you think you know. Do you guys think a predator is a carnivore since it only eats meat? Adley?
Yes.
Good job, yes. So a predator is a carnivore because animals, they're meat, right? And they only kill and eat other animals for their food.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's look at our last definition on this page. You guys look at me. Anna, stop messing with your legs, sweetie. Okay? Plant-eating animals. Animals that only eat plants as their source of food. So a plant-eating animal only eats plants as their source of food. Okay, so for example, in a zoo that we are going to build today, a zebra is prey to the lions and the cheetahs. And it's also a plant eater because they eat plants. You guys sit still. Grant and Carolee, you guys need to sit still. Thank you. We'll learn about elephants later. Okay? And the scientific name for a plant eater is called a herbivore. Herbivore. Animals that only eat plants as their source of food. So a herbivore only eats plants. Okay? I just said it if you were listening, Britt. Please pay attention. Okay? Or you're going to sit out. So again, a herbivore is an animal that only eats plants. Okay? I want you guys to repeat these words with me. Carnivore. Animals that only eat meat as their source of food. Okay. Herbivore. Animals that only eat plants as their source of food. Okay, good job. Now we're going to review what predators and prey are. And I need you guys to turn on your listening ears because some of you I don't think are. Okay, you have to know this information for a zoo that we're going to build later and for the rest of our lesson if you want to be able to do it, okay? So make sure you're listening. Okay, I'm going to repeat these and I want you to say it with me, okay? Predator. An animal that kills and eats other animals as its food. Prey. An animal that gets killed and eaten as food by other animals. Carrie, thank you for sitting so still. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I need you guys to make sure you're watching this screen because I'm about to play a video that's going to help you guys learn predator and prey just a little more, okay?
Chasing down food, hunting things with fur. I wouldn't wanna be an animal of prey. I don't wanna be on lunch today. Once I heard a rabbit say, I'm getting tired of being prey. I'd rather be a predator. I don't like being chased, no sir. The rabbit got some sharp teeth. Left home that was found. Figured he'd be hunting fox, not the other way around. I much rather be a predator. Chasing down food, hunting things with fur. I wouldn't wanna be an animal of prey. I don't wanna be on lunch today.
Okay, we're watching Carolee.
Saw the fox, the rabbit hissed and growled. Then he bared his sharp new teeth. Fox just laughed and scrambled. Fox said, you're not scary. You really are tough. Maybe try something else, cause fans won't be enough. I much rather be a predator. Chasing down food, hunting things with fur. I wouldn't wanna be an animal of prey. I don't wanna be on lunch today. So the rabbit bought some sharp claws and slipped his forepaws in. Then he looked for Mr. Fox. This time I'm gonna win. Now Fox spotted Rabbit. He was a little worried. This rabbit now looked kinda mean. On his way, Fox went and hurried. I much rather be a predator. Chasing down food, hunting things with fur. I wouldn't wanna be an animal of prey. I don't wanna be on lunch today. Fox came bouncing back, prancing off 4 feet, and said to Rabbit standing there, predators, they eat meat. So unless you're gonna eat things like deer and mice munch, I think you better start to run, cause I'm about to hunt for lunch. I much rather be a predator.
earlier and from this video, can anyone raise your hand and tell me, I haven't asked a question yet, but thank you for the effort. Can anyone tell me what a predator is? Who can I call on that is sitting nice and neat on their bottoms? Addie, what's a predator?
A predator is something very wild.
I don't think that's a predator. Adley, can you help her out?
A lion is a predator and bears.
Okay, I didn't ask what animals are. I said what is a predator. Remember, we talked about it earlier. You're right, those are examples of predators, but who else? Dan, can you tell me what a predator is?
A predator is that eats animals that eat animals for their food.
Good job. So what Dan said, predator eats other animals for their food. Okay, which is what your examples were, but I wanted the definition, okay? Good job. And now, who can tell me that's sitting nice and quiet what prey is? What is the definition of prey?
Carrie, Carolee, Kayla.
A prey is an animal is that means that they eat if an animal is not
Do you know the definition? Can you say it plainly? Do they kill other animals or are they eaten as food?
they're eaten as
Good job, okay? So, just what Rip said, prey is an animal that gets killed and eaten as food by other animals. So it's not very fun to be prey, right? No. Okay. I need you guys to make sure you are watching this video because there's pictures on here and words that you need to see and listen to, okay? It's very, very short. Make sure you're sitting crisscross applesauce, Grant. Thank you.
Plant-eating animals. Animals like cow, buffalo, and goat eat grass. Animals like elephants and giraffes eat leaves of plants. Rabbits eat carrots and other plants. These animals are called plant-eating animals.
Okay, so from that video and also what we talked about earlier, who can tell me what a plant-eating animal is? Anna?
a rabbit.
Okay, what else? What is a plant-eating animal? Not an example, but what is a plant-eating animal, Sky?
Giraffe and lion.
A giraffe is a plant-eating animal. What is the definition, Adley? A plant-eating animal, what is that? I didn't call on you, Lucas, but that was right. Can you say it louder for the class?
It's an animal that eats plants.
Yes, it only eats plants. Grant, do you need to go sit at the table? Then get your hands out of your legs. Thank you. Okay, the examples y'all gave me was right, but I just wanted what they actually were, okay? So, now we are about to begin our activity in just a minute of building a zoo. You're going to be dividing predators and prey together, okay? So you're going to be grouping predators and prey. And we're going to divide them in our zoo. And I'm going to split all of you into 2 different groups and you're going to work together, okay? Are you guys listening? Oh, you're good, thank you. Okay, but before we begin our zoo activity, we're going to review what predators and prey are one more time. So I need to make sure you guys know what they are and also what our zoo animals eat. We're going to go over each animal that's going to be in our zoo, okay? Because do you think you need to know what they eat before we put them in our zoo?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to put predators and prey together, do we?
No.
No, because what will happen, Adley?
They'll eat them.
Yeah, the predators eat the prey, right?
And they'll eat shutters.
Yeah, we don't want that. We want all of our animals safe, okay? We're, you guys, look at me over here, okay? So, first we have a zebra. Everyone see it?
Yes.
A zebra that's going to be in our zoo. What do you guys think a zebra likes to eat? We talked about it earlier, and it was in our video. Lucas, what does a zebra eat? Grass. Okay. So now that we know a zebra eats grass, what kind of animal is it? It's a what, Adley? It's a what kind of animal? Who can help Adley out? Addie?
A zebra.
We just said a zebra. It is a zebra. What kind of animal is it since it only eats plants? Dan?
Carnival.
No. A plant-eating animal, okay? It's a plant-eating animal. So, now that we know that a zebra only eats plants, do we think it's going to be a predator or prey in our zoo today? And why is that?
Because that's life.
Because it's probably going to get eaten by a lion or a cheetah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because do you think a lion might have a zebra as a tasty snack?
No.
Okay, so you guys need to make sure you're listening because these are the animals that are in your zoos, okay? So our next animal is a giraffe. What do you guys think a giraffe eats? It was in our video. Britt, what does a giraffe eat?
A giraffe eats on trees.
Good job, okay.
On trees.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of animal is it?
A giraffe.
What kind of animal is a giraffe?
It's
It's a what kind of animal?
a herbivore.
It's a plant-eating animal. Okay, well that was the right answer. So Britt, Dan, stop doing that with your jacket, please. Thank you. So now that we know what a giraffe eats, do we think it's going to be a predator or prey in our zoo?
A prey. A prey.
And why is that, Adley?
Because the lion and the cheetah are going to eat the prey animals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because a giraffe, it can't harm other animals, can it? It won't kill and eat other animals like predators will? No? Good job. So, everyone. So, next we have an elephant. What do you guys think an elephant eats? Right, what does an elephant eat?
Elephant eat water.
They drink water, but what do they eat, Sky?
A peanut.
Peanuts. And peanuts are, what do you think peanuts are? Are they plants?
No.
Yes? Y'all talked about crops last week. A crop is a plant. Okay?
I know.
So, I was here last week, Jessie.
Oh.
Okay? So, what kind of animal is an elephant? Since it only eats plants. Our last two animals have been this
I
too.
need a little help.
It's a what?
Here, a herbivore.
What does this say? Plant-eating animals.
This is
So a plant-eating animal only eats plants.
yeah.
Okay, so do you guys think an elephant's a plant-eating animal?
No.
Yes. Okay. Next, we have an antelope. And an antelope, does it kind of look like a deer? Yeah, okay. You guys, y'all gotta listen and be quiet, okay? I can't talk over you. So please listen. Thank you. So, what do you think an antelope likes to eat? No, an antelope doesn't eat meat. Antelopes like to eat grass. So, Anna, what kind of animal is an antelope if it only eats plants? What is this? This is a what?
It's a plant eater.
It's a plant-eating animal. So, now that we know that antelope only eat plants, do you guys think it's going to be a predator or prey in our zoo today? Prey, good job, okay? Because it won't kill and eat other animals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't, because it only eats plants.
Yeah.
So, next we have a cheetah. We talked about cheetahs earlier. What do you guys think cheetahs like to eat? Chessie, what do cheetahs like to eat? Meat. So they like to kill and eat other animals, right?
Yeah.
So in our zoo today, do you guys think a cheetah is going to be a predator or a prey? Good job there. Good job. That is correct. Okay. Last we have a lion. We talked about lions too. Can someone raise your hand and tell me what a lion eats? Anderson? Meat. So they like to kill and eat other animals?
Predator.
Yes, it will be, okay? You guys need to remember what all of these animals eat, okay? When you're trying to figure out if it's gonna be a predator or a prey. Whenever you're grouping them together, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask one more set of questions about these animals. And this has to do with the words carnivore and herbivore, if you guys remember. Okay, so, since we know that a zebra only eats plants, can someone raise your hand and tell me if you think it's going to be a carnivore or a herbivore?
A herbivore.
I thank you for raising your hand, Britt, but yes, that is right. Next, we have a giraffe. Do you guys think it's going to be a carnivore or herbivore? Raise your hand and I'm going to call on you. Lucas? And why is that? Yes. Elephant. Do you guys think it's a herbivore or carnivore? And is an elephant a herbivore or carnivore? Remember, they only eat plants. Herbivore? Good job. An antelope. What? We know antelopes just eat grass. So what do you guys think an antelope is? A carnivore or a herbivore? Adley. That, Dan, I didn't call on you, but that was right. It's a herbivore because it only eats plants. Now we have a cheetah, and do not call out. I'm going to call on someone who is sitting on their bottom, nice and neat. What is a cheetah? Rip?
A cheetah
Is it a carnivore or a herbivore?
a herbivore.
It's a carnivore because it only eats meat. Okay? So, that, we just did that. A lion? We'll do a lion one more time, okay? What do you guys think a lion is? Adley?
Herbivore? No, carnivore.
Yes, because of what? Why?
Because it's a predator and it eats only animals because
And animals are what? They're meat.
they're mean.
Yes, they're meat. So, because carnivores only eat meat for their food. So, I want you guys to look at the front of the room. Notice I have all of your materials ready. I have already built the outside wall of your zoo, okay? So do not mess with the outside wall. If I catch you messing with it, you're gonna have to go sit down, okay? And not participate. Thank you, Samir. And also, I want you to notice there are 5 little tiles. And you have a plant, and then you have all of your zoo animals, which we just went over what they all eat, okay? That's at both zoo construction sites. There's one here and one in the back, okay? So, before I split you up, I'm gonna show you how to put together your tiles, okay? These 5 extra pieces is what you're gonna build your dividing wall out of because, remember, we wanna separate our predators and our prey, right?
Yes.
Because if they're together, the predators are gonna eat the prey. So this is all you do. And they're magnetic. They just go together just like that. You have 5 extra pieces to build your dividing wall. And now I want you guys to look up here. And I'm gonna show you how to put these on the wall I've already built for you guys. Can everyone see me?
Yes.
Back row, y'all can stand up if you need to. So, on the edge, you're not the back row, Rip, you're on the front row. On the edge of all of these tiles, there's little magnetic pieces. Can y'all see them?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you take your 5 extra pieces, you're just gonna put them on the end.
No.
See, all these magnetic tiles are on the end of each tile. So, do you think it'll stand up like that in the middle of a tile? No, because there's no magnetic piece, okay?
It just is for smoothing.
Okay, so that's all you do. And you guys are gonna work together to build your dividing wall, okay?
Okay.
To separate your predators and your prey. Okay, now I'm going to assign your groups and I'm gonna tell you to go to your zoo construction sites, but you do not mess with anything yet, okay? Tables 1 and 2, and then Lucas, you go to the back zoo construction site. Go. if I call you're at tables 1 or 2, Zamir and Anna. Table 2. Walk. Go sit back there. Do not mess with anything. Okay? And then everyone else come sit up at this zoo side. Okay. I am about to, I didn't say put everything down. Put everything down. Okay? I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to play with your extra tiles, animals, and plants. But do not mess with the wall I've already built. Okay? You can play for a couple minutes. Go. Don't mess with the wall. Do not mess with the wall. Take those out. Take those out, Brand. Adley, stop. Take those out. Do not mess with the outside wall yet. Do not mess with the wall. And Addie, do not mess with the wall yet. Take it out. Play with them outside of the zoo. Hey, you guys. Okay. Y'all already messed it up. Okay, everybody look back up at the board. Put all your extra materials down. Samir, stop. Thank you. Okay, so everyone put everything down. Put them down. Now that you guys have had a couple of minutes to explore all of your extra materials, now you are going to work together to build your dividing wall, okay? You guys have to figure out as a group how to place your wall. I didn't say start, Bryson. How to place your tiles. Chessie and Rick, I am talking. Put them down. Thank you. Okay. You have to figure out how to place your dividing wall, and whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that the predators and the prey have enough room on both sides, right? Okay. So you guys can begin just doing your dividing wall, and I am going to give you 4 minutes. Okay, so if I catch you playing with extra materials at this point, you're gonna have to go sit down, okay? And also you guys need to make sure you share your materials to put in our zoo. So you're only messing with the extra tiles right now. So all of your animals and plants should be on the ground, outside of the zoo. Okay, go. Brand.
Put the animals down.
Put the animals down. You guys need to work. You have less than 4 minutes. You gotta work together to work together.
Attention visitors,
You need
we
to
have
work
a
together.
red or maroon Buick that is in the driveway in the front, and we need that.
Put your hands up when your wall is done.
Thank you.
Here. Johnny, help. There you go. Pull it in. Let me see you guys. That looks perfect, okay? I want you all to give yourselves a chef's kiss. Because it looks good. You know what I'm gonna do, Lucas?
I am not exactly.
Okay, so now that you guys have built an awesome dividing wall, Chessie, for your predators and your prey, put your animals down. I haven't told you to pick them up yet. We are gonna begin, y'all are gonna begin grouping your animals, okay? So to do this, you guys have to work together. And before I let y'all go, I want you to notice that each group has a plant. Everyone hold your plant up. That has a plant. Chessie has the plant. Who has the plant? Sky? Okay. This is supposed to go with your plant eaters. Can someone tell me why this is supposed to go with the plant eaters, Anna? Yeah, they only eat plants for my first group up here. And we want our plant eaters to have food, right, Chessie? Yeah, so our plant is going to go with our plant eaters. And it just so happens that with all of the animals I have given you today for our zoo, all of the plant eaters just so happen to be prey. So, my groups, look at me, eyes on me. Okay, so, since the plant eaters just so happen to be prey with the animals I have given you, do you think you're going to have the plant on the side of your predators or your prey? So, prey, yeah. So just keep that in mind when you're making your groups. your plant is gonna go with your prey because they just so happen to be plant eaters, okay? So, I want you guys to put the animals down, Chelsea. I want you guys to work together, you have to talk together to figure out what animals are predators, what animals are prey. And when you have that done, I want you to place them in your zoo. Make sure predators are separated from your prey. That's why you guys built the dividing wall. I didn't say to put them in there yet, okay? And also remember, where does your plant go?
Inside.
With what animals?
On the prey.
Yes, okay. I'm about to start your timer. You have 8 minutes.
Go, 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 go.
You guys need to, you don't just place something in there. You have to talk together to figure out what's the predators and what's the prey, okay? So maybe y'all can start outside of your zoo, okay? Make a group outside of the zoo. Outside of the zoo, Chelsea. And say this group is predator and this group is prey, okay? So you guys have to work and talk together.
You guys start outside the zoo.
Well, y'all did that.
Say go.
Did y'all work together and talk together? Oh, y'all don't have all your animals done. You're missing an animal. Is a zebra a predator or a prey? It's what's that? It's prey, so is a zebra a predator or prey? Okay. Y'all zoo looks great. Y'all don't mess with it now. Okay. Chessie, you need to go sit down. Okay. How was your zoo? It's y'all's zoo, okay? So what's going to be your predators and what's going to be your prey? Put your animals down once you figured out if it's predator or prey. You guys got to talk together. Can someone tell me what's going to be your prey? Which animals are prey?
Giraffe.
Okay. What else is a prey, Adley? Okay, Bryson, what else is prey? Out of your animals. And then, what is that? What is that? Is that an antelope? Is an antelope a predator or prey?
A prey.
And what are they? They're all, what kind of animals? They only eat what? Yeah, okay, so once y'all figure out what your predators and prey are, put them in your zoo. Okay, y'all put them in your zoo once you figure them out. Okay. Are y'all done? Y'all are done? Y'all are done, okay? Put your animals up. You already had them done. Thank you. Okay, everybody, come sit back on the rug. Well, Chessie, go sit on the rug. They won't stand up. Go sit on the rug. Go sit on the rug. Thank you. Okay, so you guys did a great job. Your zoos look perfect, okay? So, I need to stop that. Okay, so now that we have constructed our zoos, y'all built them and y'all divided your animals up just right. I'm going to ask you guys some questions, okay? So I need you to make sure that you are listening. And only raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay, can someone raise your hand and tell me what a predator is? What's a predator, Anna? Yes, they kill and eat other animals. That was perfect. Put your hands down. I haven't asked another question. Can someone tell me what prey is? Adley?
Prey is like other animals by predators get killed and the lions kill them and cheetahs too.
Yeah, so you said they get killed and eaten?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Now can someone raise your hand and tell me what a plant, I haven't asked a question yet, what a plant-eating animal is? What is a plant-eating animal? Addie?
A plant-eating animal is like a giraffe.
I didn't ask an example, but that's right. What is a plant-eating animal? What do they only eat, class?
Plants.
So plant-eating animal is an animal that only eats plants. Good job. Eyes on me. Now this is a little tougher. Okay, we talked about this at the beginning. But can someone tell me what a living thing is? What is a living thing, Adley?
A living thing is like a word.
Yes, but what does it have? It has what?
Life.
Yes, and you just gave an example, which was my next question. So now that we know a living thing has life, can someone tell me what a non-living thing is? What is a non-living thing? Britt?
A rock.
Yes, it does not have what?
A life.
Yes, it does not have life. Good job. Now this is a very tough question. We talked about this probably the least, but I just want to see if you know it, okay? So make sure your listening ears are still on. Okay, put your hands down. You can tell me after, okay? What is a carnivore? Class, who knows what a carnivore is? Raise your hand if you know. I'm going to call on Lucas because I haven't called on him in a minute. What is a carnivore?
Is a lion.
But what is a carnivore? What do they only eat?
Only eats meat.
Perfect, okay. So now can someone tell me that's sitting nice and neat on their bottoms, not making any noise? What is a herbivore? Dan, what's a herbivore?
A herbivore is something that eats plants.
Perfect, they only eat plants. Y'all did great on that, okay? I have just a couple more questions. But these questions are specifically about your zoo, okay? So, can anyone tell me, stop making that noise, Dan. Is an elephant a predator or prey in our zoo? Y'all can look at this one if you need help. Britt, I didn't say get up. Sit on your bottom. Adley, was an elephant a predator or prey?
Prey.
Okay. What about an antelope, class? Someone raise your hand and tell me if you think if an antelope was a predator or a prey. Anna? A prey. And why was that? Was it because lions and cheetahs might eat it as a snack?
Yeah.
And antelope, they don't kill and eat other animals, do they?
No.
Yeah, that's why they're prey. Good job. Okay, now a lion. Was a lion a predator or prey? Okay. Now what about a cheetah? Bless you. Was a cheetah a predator or prey, Bryson? Was a cheetah a predator or prey?
A predator.
You're not Bryson. Do they kill and eat other animals? A lion? You're being funny. Okay, a lion is a predator like Rick said. Okay? Because they kill and eat other animals for their food. Now a giraffe. Was a giraffe a predator or prey, Sky? Was a giraffe a predator or prey? Remember, predators kill and eat other animals for their food, and prey are often eaten as food.
A giraffe is an eater.
Yes, it's a plant eater. And remember, we said all of our plant eaters today just so happen to be what? A predator or a prey?
A prey.
A prey. So our giraffe was a prey today. Last, what about a zebra? Was a zebra a predator or prey? Someone raise your hand. Anna. I said, was a zebra a predator or a prey today in our zoo? Okay, and why is that? Because other animals might eat them?
Yes.
Like a lion and a cheetah. And remember, zebras, they don't kill and eat other animals for their food, right? What do they eat?
They only.
Yeah, they eat grass and plants, okay? Now I'm going to ask this one more time. Who can tell me what a living thing is? Raise your hand. Sky, what is a living thing?
A living thing like
What does it have? A living thing has what?
worm.
No, okay. Yes, a worm's a living thing. What does a living thing have, Adley? A living thing has what? A living thing has what? Who can tell me? What does a living thing have, Lucas?
Food and water.
yes, because it's a lie. A living thing has life. Yes, that's what I was looking for. So now that we can recall that a living thing has life, you guys need to be sitting crisscross applesauce. A living thing has life. What does a non-living thing have? It does not have what, Addie? Good job, it does not have life. And then can someone explain to us one more time what a plant-eating animal is? Adley?
A plant-eating animal.
It only eats what?
Okay.
Good job. Okay. So, I want you guys to keep in mind what we did today because we're going to continue going more in depth on predators and prey and how to group those types of animals, okay? You all did a great job. And now I want you to stand up really quick. And I'm going to play just a couple seconds of this song. I want you all to stand on your feet and sing and dance with it, okay?
Chasing down food, hunting things with her. I wouldn't wanna be an animal of prey. I don't wanna be on lunch today. Once I heard a rabbit say, I'm getting tired of being
Y'all aren't
a prey.
dancing very
I'd rather
much.
be a predator. I don't like being chased, no sir. The rabbit got some sharp teeth, left home without a sound. Figured he'd be hunting fox, not the other way around. I'd much rather be a predator. Chasing down food, hunting things with her. I wouldn't wanna be an animal of prey. I don't wanna be on lunch today.
Okay, girls, I want you guys to walk quietly to the door for PE. Walk quietly. And now I want my boys to walk quietly behind them.